Well, hi everyone. I'm John Retlin with my predictions for the next WWE pay-per-view taking place this Sunday on the award-winning WWE Network, The Horror Show at Extreme Rules. What do I think is going to happen at The Horror Show at Extreme Rules? Do I think the cinematic matches will be good? Do I think they're going to fit the whole theme of The Horror Show at Extreme Rules? Do I think the championship matches will lead to other great things? Will it lead to some friendship breakups? Will it lead to so much horror at The Horror Show at Extreme Rules? Why am I saying it so much? Because they're beating us over the head with it, like they did with the greatest wrestling match ever for Backlash. Also, I am recording these before Smackdown, and there's only 6 matches made official. I don't have time this weekend to do the predictions because I just don't have time. I'm a very busy man, especially when it comes to work. And also, I don't think the show is necessarily going to be that good. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll probably be balls to the wall stupid, especially with the cinematic matches taking place at the Horror Show at Extreme Rules. But if you happen to know what the spoilers are, please don't post them in the comments. Let's just not be dicks about it. I mean, if you know what they are, cool. Let's just not post them in the comments. So anyway, this is a match that isn't official yet, but it was alluded to on the most recent Smackdown. Jeff Hardy versus Sheamus in a bar fight. Barley room brawl. I have no goddamn idea. A pub brawl. A PUBG brawl. Hopefully not that. This storyline has been absolute shit. So provided this gets made official, because I think it is pretty much a lock. They just got to announce it on SmackDown. They're trying to hook people to watch SmackDown because, God forbid, the ratings sure as fuck need it. The storyline has been shit. It's been shit since the beginning. It's been shit since Sheamus' return and Jeff Hardy's return, everything. It's not that these two aren't good workers. I just don't care about this feud. Jeff Hardy has to win here. However I feel about Jeff Hardy, the whole thing is leading to redemption, and then maybe he gets a Universal Championship shot at some point or an Intercontinental Championship run by beating AJ Styles at some point, whatever. Jeff Hardy's got to win here. That's just plain and simple. So, Apollo Cruz versus MVP for the United States Championship. I'm very afraid they're going to give it to MVP just to give Cruz a big win at SummerSlam. But, you know, Cruz has been out for a little bit after being taken out by Bobby Lashley, and MVP has the new United States Championship, and he is a long-reigning U.S. champion when he beat Chris Benoit. Remember that. That was actually a pretty damn good feud that they had. And he actually held it for a pretty damn long time. Now, MVP is in his mid-40s. Him and Lashley have been a dynamite duo. They've actually been doing really well. If they give it to MVP, though, I don't think it's going to help Cruz. Now, Cruz, he's got a new theme. He's a U.S. champion. He's been having good matches, especially since he came back from injury after being written out of Money in the Bank. Giving him the win over MVP is the right call, because otherwise you're just doing the same thing you've done in previous years, giving a championship to a part-timer when it's not going to benefit anybody. That's all I got to say right there. Nicky Cross versus Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Bayley. Sasha's going to interfere, or distract or whatever, and maybe Alexa will distract and we'll get a big old schmoz. But Bayley will beat Nicky Cross. And it's not that Nicky Cross doesn't deserve a championship run at some point, but the way they're going with the story, there is no need for Nicky Cross to win right now. She can win down the road. Her and Sasha could have a good feud, because I think Sasha will eventually beat Bayley for the championship, possibly at SummerSlam. But Bayley needs to win here. Yes, it'll be via shenanigans, because the bigger picture is ahead. Hopefully this will not damage Nicky Cross. I think it'll be a good match. Give him at least 10 to 12 minutes, and I think they're going to tell a really good story. And yes, there's going to be interference. So then we get to Sasha Banks versus Asuka for the Raw Women's Championship. So I think if the SmackDown Women's Championship goes on first, you're going to get Sasha, and I think actually that the Raw Women's Championship should go on second, or go on after that one. For this reason, Sasha Banks and Asuka will have a great match. They had a really, really good match on the Raw after the 2018 Rumble, I believe it was. And both are premier workers. Asuka's very good. Sasha is very good and is doing good in this role. But the whole thing is Bayley will try to help Sasha here, but she'll just do enough to make sure that while inadvertently doing it, she'll inadvertently cost Sasha the match. And then they'll build the tension, and then we'll get that match between Sasha and Bayley at SummerSlam, which needs at least 20 minutes. Give them 20 minutes. Let them go all crazy. Just let them do what they did at the Barclays Center, maybe obviously without a crowd. But they are going to be able to recreate that magic. Even if they don't have fans, they are going to be able to recreate that magic because they've been building to this for a while. So yeah, Asuka's going to retain. I think Asuka's going to want to go on to face Kairi Sane. So Drew McIntyre versus Dolph Ziggler, WWE Championship. Drew is going to win. I don't know what the stipulation will be. Maybe it's the Claymore's banned. So who the fuck knows? Drew will just beat him to death and then, pin him. He'll do something. Or they'll try to do an Edge Dolph Ziggler spear band finish, at the 2011 Rumble, which wasn't really all that good. Drew McIntyre is going to win. No doubt about it. In fact, I really think the Claymore being banned is probably what it's going to be, because he's going to wait till the day of the horror show at Extreme Rules to reveal his stipulation. Braun Strowman versus Bray Wyatt, Wyatt Swamp Fight. I think we're going to get some animatronic alligators, or we're going to get some spoopiness and everything. We're going to get ridiculousness. I think we need just, balls to the wall insanity. We need dueling banjo music. We need a whole bunch of stuff. I don't care about this feud. I didn't care about it Money in the Bank. I didn't care when they replayed it at Smackdown, or on Smackdown, that is. But here's the thing. So you had, Funhouse Bray Wyatt lose. You're going to have, cult leader Bray Wyatt lose the Swamp Fight. And people were like, well, why would he lose first ever Wyatt Swamp Fight? Undertaker lost the Boiler Room Brawl. That was Mankind's specialty, but Mankind's lost Boiler Room Brawl since. Undertaker's specialty was Buried Alive match, and he lost first ever one at the In Your House, I believe it was In Your House Buried Alive in October of 96. So just because it's his specialty doesn't mean he's going to win it. So Braun Strowman's going to win, and we're probably going to get Braun versus The Fiend at SummerSlam. Maybe The Fiend wins the championship there, but his last championship run wasn't all that great. It wasn't bad, just wasn't great. But Braun hasn't been that great of a champion. But Braun's winning here. Rey Mysterio versus Seth Rollins, eye for an eye match. I don't know what the fuck they're going to do here. They're going to make some really goofy CGI bullshit stuff, and they're going to have to find a way to completely retcon, erase it afterwards and just say, oh no, I fooled you by making you think you pulled my eye out, but you actually didn't. It was somebody else's eye. You pulled out somebody else's eye. You're a criminal. No. Ray does not have a contract currently. Now, yes, he's got a son Dominic there, and I think Dominic may end up getting involved, and I'm sure Buddy will get involved, and I'm sure Alistair will get involved. I'm sure they're going to have people get involved. I don't know what the fuck it's going to be. It should take place at the eye surgery place, the Final Destination. I think it was or was it Final Destination 5? Whichever one was the last one with the girl getting the LASIK, it should take place to do something like that. Or make it like that Dead Space game, that mini game where you had to do the eye surgery. Make it something like that. Or don't. That was actually pretty disgusting. I don't know what the fuck they're going to do. It's probably going to be fucking stupid. I got Seth Rollins winning, though, because Ray does not have a contract. And, well, I believe Ray will do right by, by the company and right by his honor. If he doesn't have a contract, this could be a way to do it, and then maybe eventually you have Dominic, you have Dominic go away with his dad for a bit, and then a few months later, Seth is just gloating. Maybe you wait all the way till Survivor Series, or you wait a lot longer, because Dominic's going to need a lot of fucking seasoning. So he's not like David Flair 2.0. No, I don't know why I have such issues with Dominic. I think that they'll have Dominic be the new Rey Mysterio. It's going to kill him there than, whatever. It's going to kill him. It's going to kill his career right there, but they're going to try with it. But Seth Rollins is going to win. At least that's my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Rethlin, ready for the horror show at Extreme Rules, and I'll see you soon.